Good morning, students. In the last class, we have studied something about microbes. Our Earth is the only planet which comprises living organisms. And these living organisms are a variety of living organisms are present. Nearly 7 million estimated living organisms are present on this planet Earth. And all these 7 million or estimated are a few several living organisms what we see today in a day-to-day life. It is very fascinating and very interesting. There is a very amazing complexities there between the organisms. This complexity makes you to ask questions, or when you look at the organisms you feel like asking the questions. For example, a predator is eating a prey, or only the flowers during daytime they are brightly colored and variously colored, and the night flowers are light colored with the scent. There is a singing of bird, or a rabbit is running and hiding in the bush in order to escape from the predator. Or it may be the case of building a nest by a bird. When you look at all these things which are happening in the nature, you feel like asking two questions. How it is possible and why it is? The how you will get the answer in a first level of biological organizations, or you can study all these things at in terms of biology in different levels, at the cellular level, at tissue level, at the organ level or organism level, or population level, community level, or ecosystem level, or biome level. Means this complexity is existing even within a cell, and till up to an organism, and even till up to biome. And this complexity has developed two questions in you. How? Why? The first question, how? From the cell level till to the biome level, you can say it is a physiology. Physiology of the organism is making it to build a nest, or to sing its voice box, or it is a poison or a toxin present in the predator is going to kill, or its strength, muscle strength is going to kill a prey. But when it comes to why these things are happen, why? It is for the survival and reproduction of that particular organism. Why it has to sing? There is a reason behind that. In order to call its mate, or in order to give an alert signal for its co-birds or its family members. Yes, there is a danger. Thus, it is all these actions done by an organism, it may be macroorganism or microorganisms, it is for its survival and reproduction. As we studied, that is one major branch of biology, ecology, which is solely dedicated for it is meant for study or interaction between the living organisms among themselves, as well as between the organism and environment or abiotic component. And this ecology, in this ecology we are studying this amazing complexity and interactions between the organism and its abiotic factor for its survival and reproduction. It may be at an organism level, cell level, or at an ecosystem level, or at a population level. But in this chapter we are restricting ourselves. We are studying these interactions between the organisms, or we are trying to understand amazing complexity of organisms and environment in two different, that is at the organism level and the population level. at organism level and population level. We are trying to understand the nature. The heading of this chapter is, that is why, organisms and population. Organisms and population. And this interactions of organisms among themselves as well as between the environment and the organism. The group of organisms in a specific geographical area, we call it as a population. And this immense variety of organisms, why they are existing on this planet Earth? Why not even a single organism is, as per our present knowledge, we are not able to find in other planet? That the credit goes to our the planetary system. Earth is rotating around the sun, and it is rotating around its axis. And third one is, it is tilted at the 23 degree to its axis. The tilting of the earth and rotation of earth around the sun, and earth is rotating around itself.